Hello, my name is Vanessa Culbong. I'm a Wadandi Willaman Ingara Yoga. I'm from Nyoongar country in Western Australia, Australia. And right now I'm part of the Nyoongar Tent Embassy here and the Grandmothers Against Removals Western Australia.
Awesome. You want to tell us a bit about what Noongar mob are fighting down here in WA?
Besides every issue you could think of affecting our people, we're being hit very hard by it. We have the highest incarceration rate, we have high suicide rates, we have high children and out of home care, forced rates in WA. We have it's when you look at it from our perspective, it looks like nothing but genocide and a land grab by the government that are when you look at the treatment of my Nyoongar and Yamatji families, in Western Australia. Right now the government is trying to shut down 150 communities in the northwest, east and south of Western Australia. Now, as I'm a part of the Grandmothers Against Removal WA, I have great concern where this is going to leave a lot of them families that are going to be left out homeless with nowhere to go. Right now there's been 4 communities that have been shut down. Colin Barnett said he's not going to move in until June to start the first shutdown of communities, but he lied and he's already started that process of shutting down communities. We've got one community sitting in the streets of Kalgoorlie with their children, nowhere to go, homeless. That leaves them vulnerable to the system, to the Department of Child Protection. That leaves them vulnerable to mandatory reporting. No matter where they go from here on, they're either homeless or they're overcrowding, and that leaves them children vulnerable for them to come in and make our skyrocket the amount of children that are already in care. And we have great concern for that, because to us this is nothing but apartheid happening here in our country, and nothing but a genocidal, like just wiping out our race as fast as they can. We're getting little fellas that are getting put on a plane, flown to other countries without even the parents' information. They aren't finding this out until the kids are already settled in other countries. We have great concern about what's going on with our little fellas, what's going on with the communities, where are our people going to go. The people that haven't left the communities after they've already told it they have to go, they've stood their ground, they have a spiritual connection to that country. It is their cultural right to be on that country, and they've been there since the beginning of time. It's our people's dreaming stories, their songs, everything belongs in their countries, in their communities, and they stand in their ground. So the government's just turning off the waters on them. We've got one community up north that they are pulling water from the wells that they have there. It's hot. Summer just finished. We don't know how much water's in that well. We've got other fellas, they've just cut water completely off. How are them little people are they just leaving them out there to die? Is that what you're doing, the Australian government? Are you leaving my people out there to die without the water? That is their country. It is not a lifestyle choices. A lifestyle choice is what a farmer has when he puts his kids on school of the air and lives on farms to make lots of money off our country that doesn't even belong to them. These are our cultural obligations, to stay on that country and to look after it like the country has looked after their people for thousands of years since time began. It's time that the world wakes up and have a look what's really happening in Australia. This government is hiding it. They're hiding it so perfect from the rest of the world that you don't even know we exist. But we are here, and we are being